Righty, so this is the chest day guide that every beginner needs. So when I first started out in the gym, I would have loved to have had a video like this. I had a very difficult time, time navigating chest day. It was always such a struggle for me. I could figure out legs. Legs was pretty simple. I could figure out arms and back and all that sort of stuff, but I could never figure out chest. And if you're anything like me, you're probably wondering the same thing, because I've seen so many different chest exercises out there. There's so many ways to go about chest day. And it's kind of overwhelming as a beginner, right? Like, you're looking at all these exercises and you're like, oh, I don't know which one to choose. I don't know which one to pick. Which one is the most optimal? Which one is the best one for me? So then you go into the gym and you're all confused, and then you're stressed out and you're overwhelmed and you don't know which exercise is the one you want and which one is the right one for you. And I want to negate all of that. I want to make your chest day as easy as possible. So this is a full chest day guide every beginner needs. So starting off with the first thing is, don't listen to every exercise on the internet. Listen, people giving these exercises advice saying, oh, this is the greatest exercise ever, you don't need to do anything else. They are also human beings too. That's their opinion. You, being your own individual human being, can create your own opinions about the gym and your own thoughts and beliefs. That's what so many people don't talk about in the gym, is that it's not a one size fits all for people. It's people need to realize that the gym needs to be tailor made to each individual person, because every person's different. Each person, maybe someone prefers more of a pressing exercise, while you might prefer more of a pull or a stretch. It's just people dismiss that so much, and it just frustrates me because it deters so many beginners. It gets them off the path of early gym and going to the gym and all that sort of stuff. It's just not helpful. It's just not good for beginners. So, pick your own exercises. Pick what you like and go with that. And it's okay to change exercises down the line. You don't have to stick to the same exercise forever. You could try the exercise for a week and be like, I'm not really feeling it. That's how you learn. That's how you learn about the gym and about yourself and about your preferences, because you would not have figured out that you don't like, I don't know, you wouldn't have known that you dislike dumbbell bench press, right? Without trying it. You can't know that from a video or recommendation if you've never done it before. So if you go into the gym and you try it and you don't like it, that's okay. And even if you tried it once and you didn't like it, that's okay. Just put the weights back and go find something else that you like. And then if this is your first chest day ever, you'll absolutely find an exercise that you resonate with. And to be honest, if it's your first chest day, just do that exercise and go home. Just simple as that. You don't have to kill yourself with a whole bunch of weight. Just do the small steps and it'll build over time. For a personal recommendation though, this is just my opinion. If you try this and you don't like it, please do not do it, because this is my opinion and this is what I found works for me, and this might not work for you. So the exercises that worked for me for chest day were pec deck, or I guess you could call it a cable fly. It's where you have your machine. They have like two separate arms. There's one here and then one here. You go back and then you pull the arms towards yourself, and then it squeezes this part of the chest, and then when you release, you can't release super hard or else the plates will smash. So you gotta release slowly, which really tear up this part of the chest. So it hits everything. It hits everything in the chest, and it's been one of my keys for chest development. I will preach that until the day that I die. That's such a very, very good chest movement. But like I said, if you don't like it, if it's uncomfortable for you, don't do it. Don't do it. And then another one I like is the seated plate chest press. So you have two arms right here. You have like your little gripper things that you hold on to, and you chest press just like that. And then when you come down, it acts very similar to the chest flies, the chest cable flies. You get a nice stretch here and you get a nice squeeze here. I think I've noticed a pattern is that's kind of what I look for in a movement, is the stretch here and the squeeze right at the top. Those are the kind of movements that I really like. You might be somebody different. You might like a different feel in your chest exercises. Totally fine. Totally fine. I encourage you on your first chest day to try out different things. Try out different exercises. And honestly, do what you feel like if it's your first chest day. If it's your first chest day, then do whatever you feel like. If you feel like trying one exercise and going home, then do it. If you feel like trying multiple exercises, then do it. The whole idea of going into the gym for the first time is just do what you feel like. Don't worry about anybody judging you. Nobody's judging you, I promise. Everybody's in their own space. Everyone's focused on what they're doing. The spotlight is not on you. You're okay. Everything's fine. You don't have to worry. Just go in there, try the exercises that you like, and the more time you spend in the gym, the more you'll like it, the more progress you will see, and things will just be going well. Now, we have the exercises, right? We have the exercises down. Is to pick the ones that you like and that feel comfortable for you. Now, this next part of the video is going to be about rep ranges and how many exercises are optimal. So, if you now are going to the gym consistently, and you have gone through a couple chest days, these are going to be a little more helpful to you than the beginner. So these okay, sorry, lost my train of thought. So we'll start with the rep ranges. Ideal rep range for hypertrophy is between 8 to 12 and 10 to 15. Anything below that doesn't build that much muscle. It's more for strength training. And if that's what you're going for, then absolutely shoot for the lower rep ranges. Shoot for the 1 rep maxes. Try and tailor your machines towards strength rather than size and muscle development. But if you're anything like me, who I prioritize muscle development and muscle definition, then you want to go higher in your rep ranges. 8 to 12 I found is good. I tried that when I was a beginner. That was a very, very solid rep range for me. I really liked it. I built a lot of muscle that way. But I found that the 10 to 15 rep range is ideal for me. It works with my body, and I feel the most confident doing those amount of rep ranges. Listen, if you think that 10 to 12 is, or 10 to 15 is too high, then go down to the 8 to 12. That's totally okay. Don't worry about people telling you, oh, you need to go higher, you need to do this. Just do the optimal rep range that you feel for hypertrophy. Now, what I'm saying is a little different. I'm telling you to not do anything below 8 reps because that's a more strength training based rep range. And if you want hypertrophy, you're not going to get results that way. That's just kind of how it works. So just pick a higher rep range. And if you like going above 15, that's fine, but I wouldn't recommend going above 20. 20 is to the point where you're not really building muscle, you're not really straining the muscle that much, and it's just kind of wasted volume. It's more for toning and more, I don't know, it's not gonna do any damage. So I know this might be a lot for a beginner, but I want you as a beginner to go out guns blazing, and I want you to have such a fast start to the gym. I want you to have an advantage over everybody else. That's why I'm sharing these things with you. After years of experience in the gym, I want you to have a huge advantage to anybody else who's just starting out in the gym. I want you to go in there and have a mental picture of what you're going to do. I want you to go in there and know exactly what you got going on. And that is my goal for you. That is what I want to do for you in this video. Anyway, the last part of the beginner chest day is the number of exercises. So if you wanted to do one exercise, that's totally fine, but I would recommend that you do 2 exercises per muscle group. So what does that look like? For your chest, target the upper chest, as this is, for a beginner, you can modify this as you feel. Target the upper chest as well as the lower chest. So some good exercises to target the upper chest are the plate machine press that I mentioned earlier. Pec deck is always an excellent one. Cable chest fly, always a great one. And then decline machine press is a good one. That's a solid one. Honestly, just you can see how it feels. You can just test different exercises in the gym and find what you like. Just make sure you're targeting the whole chest as a whole and not just one part, because the idea of chest development is you want to have the fullest chest and most developed chest that you can possibly have. If you just target upper chest, that's going to build this top part right here, but you're going to miss the roundness of the chest down here. So would highly recommend that you target everything. Now, I don't want you to watch this video and just watch it and be like, cool, next video. I want you to actually take into account what I'm saying here. I want you to actually implement what I'm saying. I know it's a lot, and I know it could be a little overwhelming, but this guide is gonna save you months of work. I promise you, you're gonna save so much time, because I wasted months of my time in the gym figuring out how to do everything, and I listened to everyone's advice, and I listened to people saying, oh, these exercises are the best, when I didn't really understand how to do them, and I wasted months, maybe even a year of progress just doing sloppy exercises that I didn't enjoy. It was only until I found the exercises that I liked that actually propelled me forward. So now you know. Now you know that to choose the exercises that you like, as long as they target the upper chest and lower chest for full muscle development. And listen, if you just want to focus on upper chest, that's fine. That's totally fine. If you just want to focus on lower chest, that's fine. But I'm just telling you as a recommendation to focus on everything. But if you don't want to listen to that, don't listen. do what makes you happy in the gym. And also, I want you to do the ideal rep range, pick your rep range, and just only do a few exercises and then go home. You don't need that much volume, because the more volume you do, the less gains, the less ROI that you're gonna get, right? Just think about it. If you have more volume, your body's gonna fatigue more, and you're gonna lift weight that isn't really that helpful for you, and your muscles are already burnt out. Your recovery process is slowed. So would highly recommend that you only stick to 2, 3 if you want to do a little bit more volume, but don't do anything above 3 if you really want to build muscle quickly. With everything being said, this is your beginner guide. You got this. I'm proud of you. You're gonna absolutely kill it.